I just start to go around the loops and make myself look like I'm
Yeah.
on them. Like, nah,
Yeah, exactly.
straight. This is what, based on those knows we have to check lake fluid styles and you have to check the lake fluid styles.
Hello, I'm Officer Reed, Frisco Police Department.
Hi.
So we got a phone call, welfare concern regarding Jack.
Okay.
Is he here?
He is.
Okay. Can we see him, talk to him?
Hey, Jack, buddy.
I'm gonna make sure he's alright.
Can you come here?
Hey, Jack.
How's it going?
Good.
Doing okay today? Alright. Well, we just want to see you, buddy. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just prefer not to.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say
My
anything.
ex-husband is a piece of work, so.
Okay. So, I don't know how much you've been talking with him today.
I haven't talked to him at all. He's
And I
not
don't-
reached out to me at all about anything.
Okay. So, we gotta...
Trust me, I know the full story. He's done this repeatedly. It happened in 2016 also. He was accusing me of sexually abusing them, and my dad of sexually abusing them, so.
Okay.
So I guess this time, like I said, the reason why we're out here is because we got a call, I guess, from him saying that, the kids
Tested
possibly
positive for...
tested positive.
I know. Trust me, I'm pretty pissed off about it because it wasn't from me and it wasn't from Jake. And they spent an entire weekend with Michael, and then all of a sudden he popped up positive for drugs. Like, I think
Michael's ex-husband?
no, Michael's the ex-husband. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I have my lawyer actively involved at this point because he has called CPS like 20 times in the last 2 weeks.
How long ago was it that the child tested positive? It was Jack, right?
Yeah, apparently he took him on last weekend when they were there.
Hey, you say there's an open CPS
He
investigation?
tried to open it. He called them every day for 2 weeks. They closed it, told him there was no base for any of his claims or concerns.
Okay.
Then he got angry. Then this magically happened, and now he's reopened one.
When did you say he was with the dad?
This past weekend, I dropped them off on Thursday night, and got them back on Monday.
And then that's
Okay.
the same time they tested positive as well?
Yeah.
For that? So, okay.
Tested positive for cocaine while he was with Dad?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
right now, that's our main concern. The reason why we're
I
out
don't
here,
blame
we're
you.
trying to,
I'm as mad as you are that
Yeah.
like my CPS has even told me that she suspects that Michael gave it to him in order to make it seem like
Do you know
So
anything
there is-
about testing for cocaine or anything like that?
no.
So cocaine stays in the system for 48 hours,
Okay.
just so you know.
So,
So if,
wouldn't that make sense then?
I mean, I'm not going to jump to any conclusion.
I know.
but
I'm just saying.
I
like,
just-
Yeah, we can't say here.
no,
there. Our
I
main
understand
concern
that.
right
I'm
now,
just saying, like,
honestly,
my
is his
concerns
welfare.
right now are, I would never in a million years, I wouldn't even know
Okay.
how to expose my kids
Yeah.
to that. And
Well,
so,
we just, like I said, we go off the notes that we
I
get,
know.
and we had to make sure he's
trust
okay.
me, I'm sure he provided.
He looks fine, he looks happy, he looks healthy, so...
You're welcome to talk to the rest of them if you have concerns. I'm not.
No, I mean,
So like I said, we just want to make sure he's in good health right now in regards to, I guess, about the positive thing. So you said there's not any type of CPS, but you spoke to a CPS worker?
Well, no, he opened a new CPS case.
So there is an open CPS
Now.
case right now?
I
Okay.
guess. I don't know.
Okay,
CPS
do you have the CPS?
I have her number.
Yeah, you have. Mind if I get it from you real quick?
Well, I mean, I have a lawyer now involved.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you'd rather talk to her to get the information. I don't know what I'm allowed to do at this point.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, so-
I'm trying to protect myself against
Yeah.
like false accusations at this point.
Exactly.
Like,
right.
Yeah, we're just trying to see, like I said, we're not accusing you, we're just speaking to you. We have a
Yeah.
supervisor who's going to be speaking to him as well.
Okay.
So
Just
what
when
we
speak to
could
you,
do,
just wanna kinda get
we
the-
could call
your
the
half,
CPS and tell them,
what,
But
what's
listen,
going
for
on.
all these concerns he has, like, I mean, he has basically been harassing me for the last like month. Like, he has called CPS every day. He is telling them that when I was 17, I had a mental breakdown and therefore I'm not fit to care for the kids right now. Like, there is a reason he only has custody once a month. very good reason. So I'm sorry. I'm
And so
just
you say you don't have their referral number?
I don't have a case number or anything.
You don't have
They didn't.
No.
Did they
to
get?
reach out to
Did they
you?
tell
They
you
didn't give me
the
anything.
name of a CPS worker or anything that was?
No, they just said, and they're the ones that told me that Michael was at the police station and that he's demanding that the kids be, released to him right now.
Oh, so CPS just called you.
Yeah.
What number did they call you from?
I can get it for you.
If you can. That's Sarge who's making contact with him at the station.
120.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
surprised.
20.
Michael's been communicating with this person like on a daily basis, so I'm surprised he would not have provided that.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering I'm sure he provided.
So like
He is refusing to work with the CPS investigator now because she closed the case, and he's angry because he doesn't believe it should have been.
What was the? If you don't mind me asking, what was the case before that?
I recently found out that there was a potential that Jake, my boyfriend who I live with, we have a baby, had been cheating on me, and so rather than like make it a big, huge like escalated argument, like I took the kids and we went to Jake's Nana's for a week in Oklahoma. He called saying that I was fleeing the state because I was in danger.
Not Jake. Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not Jake didn't call. Jake was like, "You're going to my Nana's. I understand. Like,
Okay.
it makes sense for us to maybe take a pause and figure out like what is truthful in this situation, so that it's not a situation that they would
Yeah,
have to like get
okay.
dragged into." Like, it made a lot of sense to me at
Yeah.
the moment. To
Do
be
you have
honest.
that? Do you have that number
Oh,
for him? Sorry.
Then he wasn't happy with that response, so he called CPS. CPS came out, said, "Hey, the kids aren't in danger. It's not a big deal." Then he sent a welfare check when we were in Oklahoma at 3:00 in the morning. By the
Wow.
way, so like that doesn't also seem. He's claiming there is a sex offender living there. Like, it's 214 202 9261.
9261. And what's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah, Long, LNG. Then it was LONG. Then it was on a face.
One second before
Sorry.
you
Sorry.
You said, what's your date of birth? Let me just brief you on. I like to let people know what I'm doing, that we don't be left in the dark about what's going on.
Yeah.
The reason why I am asking about the CPS deal, anytime there's a claim to us that, that a child has been, especially if they came back tested positive, we have to make sure there is some type of CPS referral.
Yep.
So we just have to confirm to make sure, make sure she has that information, and it's something ongoing and that we don't have to make right now. That's the reason why I'm doing it. So if he was here, I'm pretty sure he does have the information. But I'm like, since I'm already speaking to you and the supervisor is probably speaking to him over there, I just try to get the information.
Well,
That's it. So we're not trying to say.
He's not speaking to that investigator. He's refusing to speak to her.
He's refusing? Okay.
He's refusing because she closed the previous case because it was baseless. And he thinks he...
And you said you live here with your boyfriend?
Yeah, we lived here for a year and a half.
Okay. Is he here right now?
He is not. He's at work.
Okay. I'm gonna just make a call to my supervisor. Wait, who you think?
20. Yeah. Driver.
Driver. You have driver's number?
I don't think so.
That's the supervisor speaking to him. That's his name.
My phone's in the car.
Is there more information that I can provide?
Yeah, like right now we're just trying to figure out what's going on. We're not pointing fingers at anyone.
Do you have your driver's license on you? Just log who we talked to.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want to go call him, I'll hang
I'm
out.
gonna try to find his number.
Okay.
You need my license?
Driver's license. Yes, ma'am. So we just logged who we talked to. So we can say, we made contact with this person. It's how we verify who you are.
Like I'm
And it just-
actually me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's a protocol deal. So kind of to explain that more.
Is there anything else?
No, I gotta log it.
I don't understand that. I'm gonna call my lawyer right now. I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable.
Oh no, so let me explain that a little further.
I know, but I would prefer to have a lawyer. Like, I don't know. I'm having a lot of very severe accusations made against me.
Absolutely. So you're not doing anything wrong. The driver's license is just protocol. You don't even have to give it to me. You can give me name and date of birth. But I
already gave it to you, though. I already gave him my name and date of birth.
We just have to log who we talk to.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any reason you don't want me to have your driver's license number?
I'm a little concerned at the moment.
You're not in any trouble at all. It's so You gotta
Yes,
understand.
except
We
for
gotta.
you have to understand that I am being accused of some really severe things right now, and
Absolutely.
it is behavior that he's done in the past.
Yeah.
And I take it really seriously, and it is like.
Yeah.
Really emotionally difficult.
Yeah. No, I completely understand that. So.
And so I'm just.
With the nature of the allegations being made, I can't put in my notes that I made contact with someone at the door, and then she said everything was good, and I left.
Okay,
I have to actually log, who I'm talking to.
So is my name and date of birth not enough?
Well, so
why is there another? Is there another?
What's that?
I'm just hoping to. I mean, you can look at my driver's license. Like, obviously, it's me. Really long.
Right. Well.
Okay.
So can I get your driver's license number as a form of a second identification?
Sure.
Okay.
It is.
That's all. That's all we have to do. And I hope I didn't at all mean to make you nervous.
Sorry,
You've got a lot on your plate right now.
At the moment.
That's to be expected in this situation.
My dad died unexpectedly as we were on a plane to go visit him.
Oh my gosh.
Jake lost his job, and Michael is aware of all of this, and I have gone.
You're just piling on, man. I am so sorry. To explain, so when we go on any call, we have to verify who we're talking to.
I mean, so obviously y'all know the police have been here before. Like, Jake and I have had a couple arguments. Like, I'm sure that Michael provided all information too.
Well, they said there was extensive call history, but we didn't show any, and then didn't.
It was after my dad died. I had a really hard time dealing with like conflict and basically negative emotion of any type.
Well, sure.
Since then, like, life has been significantly.
Those are all good. I mean, that's good things.
And so I am just frustrated because I can never move forward without. Yeah.
Right. This is not a setback at all. Okay. So we have to play neutral, right? When allegations are made. Obviously, there's nothing going on here. We can see that. Right? So I just have to log who I'm talking to is all it is. Because you gotta understand, I can't go back and write in my notes. I talked to the person at the door who said everything was fine. Who was it? I don't know. I can't do those kind of things. But so the reason I'm still with you, my partner is talking to our sergeant who's at the department right now speaking to your ex-husband.
Yeah, I think he thinks that he can just come and tape them because that's what he's decided he wants to do.
Well, and that's what he wanted us to do.
He doesn't realize how, like, life works. It's so frustrating. He's the type of person that he thinks if he says something, it makes it true.
Right.
And that's why he's angry at CPS, because he thought if I tell you these things, you'll believe me and you'll do what I'm asking you to do. And then when the facts don't work out, he gets angry. When he took me to court for sexual abuse 4 years ago, he ended up getting reduced custody.
Does he have any history of drug abuse or anything like that?
Yeah, he is inconclusively passed 2 tests that we've given him.
Okay.
I have personally witnessed him using marijuana. Sophie tells me that he uses tubes to make his own cigarettes.
Okay.
That don't smell good.
Sophie's
the oldest daughter. She's 9.
Okay.
He is. I believe he has very severe undiagnosed mental health issues.
Okay.
And he refuses to get help, and I do the best I can to try and like protect the kids from that and not engage in it.
Yeah.
If you go and look back, like all he does is like throw accusations and claims at me constantly.
Well, right now,
I'm the one that's here. They have excellent report cards. They don't have any tardies. They go to school every day. They go to the dentist.
That's pretty hard to do.
On time. Like,
I've got 2 kids. That's hard to do.
I mean, I just don't think that if I was the person that he claims or makes me out to be. Like,
so you gotta see where we're coming from, and also understand. Well, so understand whatever allegations he's making. If we don't have someone on scene, we have to believe them until we can prove that it's not true.
Sure.
But I'm here now, before he's even at the department. So whatever he says, I can say, yeah, that's happening, or no, I'm here, that's not happening.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Totally.
Okay. So.
Are we waiting for him, or what is the...
Yeah, he's on the phone right now.
Okay.
So I think he's filling in our sergeant on everything you've said.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, there's so much more. You have no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Have y'all ever had a police report between the two of you and Michael? Anything at all?
Like, against Michael?
Mm-hmm.
I have opened CPS.
Any police reports, though, with Frisco?
I did make a police report against him, yes.
Okay.
In 2017, when this thing started, with the sexual abuse stuff, because he had lost his mind. He called on Easter weekend.
So don't worry about him showing up. He is, this is his beat that he's assigned to. He was on another call when this came out, so now he's just coming to make sure everything's good.
In 2017, I filed a police report. He called and was extremely, like, I have it recorded. I sent it to the police. He was, this is Jack's dad, yeah. In 2017, I filed a police report against him because he called, he was super threatening to me. He was basically, like, he was clearly not mentally hinged. Like, he was sending me long text messages so long that when you click to read them, they open in a different app because they're too long to even be in text message form.
Wow.
And they were all, every word was capitalized. He was talking about how he was Garuda and he was deploying the knights of the world to come and attack the snake, which was me.
What was the result of that?
He told the kids that he had learned that he was a real angel, and that weekend when they came to him, they were all going to get to be angels together at a big party that he was having at his house, and that happened to be Easter weekend. I was naturally really concerned.
Yeah.
I had this recorded. I called CPS. I did not learn until about 2 weeks ago. So, because it's in San Antonio, CPS here had to, like, transfer it to a CPS office investigator in San Antonio.
Right.
She went and interviewed them, and she came back and she said, they're a little weird, but I don't think they're in danger. By the way, you should know I'm connected to her family, but we've decided it's not a conflict of interest. And I was stupid. I didn't know any better. I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I've recently found out that that case has completely, and all the documents, all the recordings that are in the police report with Frisco has totally disappeared from CPS system. What was
the result of the police report with us?
Well, I tried to, like, file for, like, I was basically just told that text messages aren't enough to warrant, like, harassment, and because he is my child's, father, I can't exactly block him because he still has custody. Able to contact me.
Right.
So 2 days after that is when he came back and said, she's sexually abusing the kids, her dad is sexually abusing the kids, she sexually abused her brother and sister.
Mommy's being rude. Sophie's being really equal.
Okay, why don't you each go into your rooms with your tablets and chill out for a few minutes, and I'll be done in just a minute.
What's that?
You remember coming over here and talking to them a while back with Frank?
Well,
You remember that?
I didn't come here.
3.
So,
It's 4.
Well, 3 was my
That
whole
live
point.
here.
Very aware.
Jack,
Kids live here.
Jack, you know the situation.
Do you mind if we walk around just in the immediate area in your house?
Why?
Just to make sure there's nothing, I guess, like out, any type of drugs, alcohol, anything like that that's out. Just so we can say that.
So Jack tested positive for cocaine and marijuana while he was with Dad. I don't know what you know about cocaine testing, but it was a common problem in the Navy, and so I actually tested a lot of people in the Navy, and cocaine stays in your system for 48 hours. So if he's testing positive for cocaine while he's with Dad, and Dad's saying it was weird.
Where did he get tested at?
CPS. Dad took him to CPS and said, I think he's been using drugs. He's 7.
Jack?
Yeah, he's 7. And she's personally seen him use marijuana, and her kids have too, which is also what he tested for.
They will chat your ear off if you invite it.
So basically, I just contacted I'm trying to let you know what just a phone call that I got off on. What? So I spoke to, I guess, CPS worker, and I guess she just got the case this morning.
Yeah.
Or just got it, so she doesn't have like a number for it, case number or anything like that. So the reason we're reaching out to her, we try to get as much information as possible. Like I said, it's not pointing fingers at anyone. We don't know what's going on. We don't know the validity of those tests. We don't know who we tested, when it tested, if it was.
Isn't it weird that he would just take one?
Yeah, there's so many questions about it. And like I said, CPS is only doing their little follow up. We just have to speak to both parties when we do. Like I said, supervisor speaking to him, we just wanted to make contact with you. We see they're in good health. The reason why I walked through there just so I can be able to say, hey, we walked through there. I walked through there. I didn't see anything in danger. The kids are having a good time. They were eating. They're in good health condition. Anything like that. That
slip and slide that's getting blown up today. I mean, like.
So that's all that was. Like I said, my supervisor's over there, and he's going to speak to him over there and let him know. There's, like I said, right now, there's not much we can do. Okay, that's straight up with you. I mean, we don't see anything that's in danger. We appreciate you being cooperative with us. I mean, you've been pretty cooperative with us. Like I said, I don't mean to scare you or anything like that. Just try to walk you through the steps. That's why I try to let you know what's going on each step. That way you can be with me. Okay.
I appreciate that.
How's your youngest?
What?
How's your baby?
Hang on, I'm waiting for a driver right now. He said the guy still hasn't showed up.
All that doing okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember talking to me a couple months ago?
Yeah, actually, I was talking to him, like, I don't
3
know.
kids or 4 kids?
She said 4.
Okay.
She said 3.
I was gonna get them some stickers.
I think one is a little baby though. That one's not out
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
It's 3. A little baby.
So you guys not there yet? Yeah. Let me move up.
This is 29. He's on the phone. What do you got? 129, 190. His party he's supposed to beat up is up here in the lobby now. Okay, I'll let him know. I received.
My lawyer doesn't do anything. Like, you should see. I have pages and pages of messages from him over the last month. Like, of stuff like, he'll be like, you contacted this person in San Antonio 3 weeks ago at 3 o'clock in the morning. Are you going to go get in a relationship with their ex-husband? And I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know what to do with this stuff. And so I don't answer it because that's what my lawyer tells me to do. I do not have Apple phones.
So he's sending that.
He's sending us through the court app.
Well, that's just documentation for you.
I know, but my lawyer just keeps telling me we need to modify our orders and basically just get away with it. 2017 went on a whole,
Do you have the same lawyer?
yeah,
Have you talked to a different one?
no.
Idea. Because you don't have to take that at all. You really don't. Yes. Is there something most of the time when it comes to that stuff, depending upon what is in the message, we can't do? Yes, you're absolutely right. However, when somebody's acting that way and irrational and they're violating, whatever orders they'll have, then that's
I just feel stuck in
completely,
place.
that's completely different. You don't have to. There are other options. If your order's not working for you, you can go find it. That's the good thing about good old America.
Well, the problem is it's still in Como
Do you
County,
have her
too,
name and
I
date of
can't
birth?
transfer up here.
Down in Bear County?
No,
I'm gonna just go log into this.
And,
Call.
because that's where we filed.
I got her driver license numbers.
Because